Hello everybody, welcome back. Today is session 4 and we're going to be meeting one of Susie's friends. His name is Tommy. Say hello to Tommy. Tommy says hello back. Tommy and Susie both come to Bridge Farm and like every other person, they both have different feelings. I asked Tommy if he would think about one of his brain buddies and draw us a picture. Would you like to see? Hold on, I'll fetch it. This is Sad Sid. He's Tommy's brain buddy, and he comes to help whenever Tom is feeling sad. If you look closely, you can see he's the shape of a grey cloud. He has a sad mouth and sad eyes, and little arms that are just ready for a hug. Sad Sid is brilliant at helping Tommy feel better. I wonder how he does it. Let's find out. Oh. Thanks for introducing Sad Sid to us, Tommy. I think we all have a sad Sid, don't we? And it's nice to know that our feelings can be helped by doing lots of different things to make us feel better. Tommy has told me a little story and I wrote it down earlier and I'm going to tell you the story now. One day, Tommy was feeling really sad. He was missing his best friend, Eddie, who had been poorly and couldn't come out to play. Tommy had tried lots of different things to make himself feel better. He'd played with Lego, he'd done some cooking, he'd read his favourite book at least 3 times, and all of those activities worked for a little while, but then he felt sad again. Tommy's brain buddy decided that perhaps he could help. Sad Sid knows exactly how it feels. I have just the gadget to cheer Tommy up, he said, and off he floated. If you remember, Sid is a large grey cloud, and he went to the fireman's pole, and he floated down the pole, and he went down to the gadget cupboard, and he opened the doors, and he reached inside, and he poured out. What do you think Sad Sid could have poured out of the gadget cupboard? What sort of things might cheer Tommy up? What does Tommy really need at this moment if he can't see his friend Eddie? Talk to an adult and I'll tell you in a moment. Did you come up with any ideas? It was quite a tricky problem, Tommy. But Sad Sid knew exactly what Tommy needed. Tommy was missing his best friend. And actually, being a best friend is something to really cheer you up, even if their best friend's not there that day. So Sad Sid reached into the gadget cupboard and took out a large, gold, shiny best friend badge. And he pinned it on. The badge reminded Tommy immediately of how special he was and how lucky he was to have a best friend like Eddie. He was able to think about all of the great times that they'd spent together, and then rather than feeling sad because he wasn't there today, he was able to remember all of the good memories, and that made him feel much better. He went home and made one for his friend Eddie and asked his mum if they could deliver it in an envelope, which they did. So the next day, when Tommy was feeling a little bit sad and still missing his friend, he was able to remember that best friend badge. He imagined pinning it onto his own chest and thought about Eddie opening the envelope and finding a badge there just for him. What a great way to deal with some sad feelings. So if you've got a friend that you're missing, perhaps you can have an imaginary best friend badge. Pin it on inside and know that even though you're not together at the moment, you're still really good friends, and I bet they can't wait to see you just as much as you can't wait to see them. Tommy, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. It's nice, Susie, isn't it? We're able to realise that we all have different feelings and we all find things tricky sometimes. And there are definitely different ways that we can handle our feelings. Thank you for sharing your story with us, Tommy. I really enjoyed hearing about it. And I've come up with an idea. Because today we are going to take Tommy's story and turn it into a storyboard. If you open your pack, you'll be able to see that I've written this story out as a cartoon. And I'd like you to colour it in and to think about what else Tommy might have found in his gadget cupboard. See you next time.